Hello, everybody, and I have some wonderful books for you for Black History Month. And this book is called It Just Happened. And this is a great book. It's a book about a man who grew up in slavery, then became a sharecropper. And after becoming a sharecropper in 1935, at the age of 81 years old, he moved to Montgomery, Alabama, and all of the memories that he had of slavery and sharecropping just evolved into this beautiful folk art. And people asked him, when did you start drawing pictures? And he said, it just happened. And I think you'll enjoy this book for Black History Month or in any month. Another book I think you'll enjoy is called What Color Is My World by Kareem Abdul Jabar, and it is filled with so many black inventors. And if you're into learning about those who invented things, you will enjoy this book. It's written on a child's level with pictures of their inventors and the inventions, and you'll enjoy What Color Is My World. And for those of you that like stories of freedom fighters, these are stories of female freedom fighters like Shirley Chisholm, Harriet Tubman, Rosa Parks, women who changed the face of America with their courage, and you will enjoy Let It Shine. Here's another book. It's by author Michael Bandy and Eric Stein. You will enjoy this book. It's called White Water. And this is an amazing tale of a young man who grew up in the South during segregation, and he was forced to drink out of a water fountain that was for colored only. And he saw a young man that kept drinking and drinking the water, and he came to the conclusion that white water must taste better. And we're going to find out about his adventure in trying to sneak a sip of white water and what happened. You'll enjoy this book. Another book you'll enjoy is Dad, Jackie, and Me. This is a wonderful story about Jackie Robinson and the Brooklyn Dodgers, and it's about a little boy and his father who was deaf, but he wanted to go see Jackie Robinson and the Brooklyn Dodgers back in 1947. You will enjoy this book. If you're like me and you love Jackie Robinson, you'll enjoy this book. And here's another book you'll enjoy. It's called Brick by Brick, and it's written by Charles R. Smith. And this book is about the White House and the people that built the White House. And a lot of people don't know that enslaved Africans were used to build the White House. And today, we no longer have slaves building the White House, but we have African Americans who live in the White House, and the 44th president of our nation is Barack Obama. And you will enjoy Brick by Brick, the building of our nation's capital. And here's another oldie but goodie, Dancing in the Wings by Debbie Allen, who recently did a wonderful performance for children with some young people workshops for African dance at the White House. And you'll enjoy this tale of a girl named Sassy who wants to grow up and be a ballerina. And all the little ballerinas and princesses in your life will enjoy Dancing in the Wings. And here's the story of the potato chip. I bet you didn't know that the potato chip was invented by an African American named George Crumb. And this book is called George Crumb and the Saratoga Chip. And it tells the story of how the potato chip was invented in the story of George Crumb. And you'll enjoy George Crumb and the Saratoga Chip. My next book for Black History Month, written by none other than our 44th president, President Barack Obama, of V.I. Singh, A Letter to My Daughters. and it's illustrated by Lauren Long. She is the same author and illustrator of the books called Otis, the story of the little tractor. And this story is written for Malia and Sasha, and there they are on the cover of the book. And there is the first dog, Bo, and you will enjoy this story. He begins to share stories of great Americans, both black and white, who shaped the country, and he begins to tell his daughters how smart and how brave and courageous they are, and you'll enjoy Of Thee I Sing. Another read aloud you'll enjoy is Rosa by one of my favorite authors, Nikki Giovanni, and she tells the tale of Rosa Parks and the courage that she had to stand up by sitting down. And here's one of my favorite books, Henry's Freedom Box. And it's about a young man named Henry Box Brown that mailed himself to freedom in a box. And there was many ways that slaves escaped, but he was probably the only one that mailed himself to Pennsylvania, to a free town. And we'll find out the story when you read Henry's Freedom Box. Here's another exciting tale of courage and adventure, and it's called The Hallelujah Flight. And this book is about two men who piece together this raggedy old plane, and they make it across the Atlantic and sail into history. And you'll enjoy reading The Hallelujah Flight to your children or your grandchildren or your class, or even reading it for yourself. Here's another book you'll enjoy, Rap-a-Tap-Tap. Here's Bojangles, think of that. And for all of the little dancers in your life who love to dance, they will enjoy the story of Bojangles. And it's written by Leo and Diane Dillon. And last but not least, one of my favorite books about Michael Jordan, written by his mother and his sister Dolores and Rosalind Jordan, Salt in His Shoes. And it tells the story of a young Michael Jordan learning how, through faith and prayer and a little bit of salt in his shoes, grew to be tall enough to be a great basketball player. You'll enjoy these read-alouds with your friends and your loved ones and your classmates, or even yourself. And remember to enjoy picking up a book and turning off the TV. Thank you, and God bless.